Bucko's Bounties.
Yo Bucko, it's Zero, come back to you with another figure review. Today we have probably one of the best figures in the Black Series line. It is the Star Wars Black Series Rebel Trooper Hoth from The Empire Strikes Back. And also, this one is from the 40th anniversary card, but obviously he's not carded anymore. And this is one of my, I think this, like I said with the Snow Speeder review yesterday, go check that out by the way. This is one of the first videos I also recorded, but I don't know, I never got around to actually like editing it, but it was one of the first ones I recorded because I was like, screw it. I think this is one of the figures that made me decided, hey, I want to open figures, but yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this box. And I can already tell you, just from experience, this is one of my favorite figures in the line. It's one of the best looking, and he's fun all around. So you got nice blue on the packaging. Got your Star Wars Black Series, or Star Wars Black Series, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, Rebel Hoth Trooper, side of the box. Rebel Trooper, he is number 3. And I too have Vader, but I do not have Luke. So, is Vader next to him? Hold on, give me a second. No, Luke is next to him, so yeah. I don't have the Luke, so I'm not even gonna bother. Back of the box, we got Hoth Rebel Trooper again, the nice portrait again. We got, after the Battle of Yavin, the rebels fled from the Imperial Starfleet, seeking a new main base of operations. They settled on the frozen outer rim world of Hoth. That's freaking awesome. Number 3 again. Blue line, side of the box. You got your top of the box with the vent, bottom of the box with unreadables. And we're gonna go ahead and get him out of the box. Right. Anyways, here he is out of the packaging. And yeah, so this guy is probably one of the best, if not the best, Black Series figures at the moment. And I only hope that when they make the Endor Trooper, which they will probably next year or the year after that, it's going to come out eventually. I only hope that the Endor Trooper is just half as good as this is. I don't know, this is amazing. I hope the Endor Trooper just takes after this and capitalizes on it. But yeah, straight out of the packaging, it already has a backpack on, which is really weird. But we're gonna go ahead and just pop this off and get right into the accessories. Wow, that's really in there. Alright, okay. So, he actually comes with a decent amount of accessories. So yeah, the first accessory, and definitely one of my favorite weapons so far, of all time. I don't even know why, but this is the A295 blaster rifle. This is awesome. I don't know why, I just really like the look of it. It's like an assault rifle with kind of like a thrown on, kind of like welded together look. I don't know, it looks really nice. But yeah, I absolutely love this weapon. It's just in a kind of gunmetal gray, but it's really nice. I'm sure eventually we'll get another one with colors on it, but for now this is pretty dope. But yeah, this is the standard Rebel blaster. When I think of like what Rebel Troopers should have, this is like the standard blaster. I mean, next to this thing, but like this is for infantry. This is more for like everyone type of deal. But yeah, this thing is just molded so nicely. I think Cassian has a very similar weapon, but it like pulls apart, and I don't really like that much. But this is cool. I like this. This is freaking dope. Moving on to the next accessory. It's the DH-17, but it's all in gunmetal gray. Now my thing with this is I don't really like this blaster as much because this, I don't know, it's supposed to have silver on the tip. I don't know why they completely skimped out on the silver, especially since there's like 2 or 3 figures that are released around this time with this blaster with the silver tip, so I don't even know why they decided to skip out on this completely. But I guess technically this is unique because it got skipped out on. So I think Akbar's and Lando's both had the silver one, So it's really weird that they decided to skip on him, but it gives you a better look of what the mold looks like at least. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I do miss the silver on it though. But yeah, that goes ahead and just slots right into the side here. Bam. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty nice. And getting into his other accessories, he comes with the goggles for his head, and then you can put that either on his head right there where it comes on. I don't know why these older ones are kind of like, that's weird. They look like they're gooey. It's weird. This one looks a lot cleaner. Or you can put that over, you can take the hat off if you want. But yeah, you can put that on his face like that. Or if you want to, like down around his neck, you know, to get that kind of like old style look for that. That's very cool. I think one of the, it was either Power Force or something, had a snow, or one of the Hoth Rebel Troopers like that. Maybe it was the original Hoth Rebel Trooper, I don't know. That's still pretty cool. And then getting into the other accessories, he has his scarf, very nice molded. It looks like an actual scarf. It has like the texture, the kind of like cloth texture on it. Very cool. And then for that, you can go ahead and just pull off his head, and then you can either put that on like this and have his head sitting up over, so you can kind of see where it slots in there, or you can have it the other way, kind of give it this kind of like very kind of cool like over the mask look. Yeah, complete that with the goggles and that's gonna look sick. Right, anyways, he comes with the backpack. It's very nicely painted. Like, for usually the backpacks in this line are kind of like skipped over, but this is super nice. Comes in the nice gunmetal, the gunmetal for the parts, and then the hoses are even a different color. Like they look they look like rubbery compared to like the actual backpack, which is the nice fabric. I don't know, this is one of the best, this figure is one of the best overall in the line. And then what makes it even better is he comes with a hidden compartment that has a severed head in the back. That's freaking awesome. Alright, and that goes ahead and pulls out of there, and here's a better look at said severed head. Now, this head was the sculptor who made this, or designed this figure, he actually snuck that in there, and made it as an alternate mold, which honestly, faceplates are the way to go. Yeah, the head swaps, I don't know, the faceplates are the way to go. Like, it saves plastic, nice engineering, and yeah, that goes ahead and just bam, take apart his head, take off his hat. That's actually cool that the hat comes off too. But yeah, take that off, put that in here, it fits nicely, put it in there, bam, there you go, and there's his head. Yep, that's freaking awesome. And we're gonna go ahead and leave that head on here because this is already using the original head, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave that right there. Take the original head, put it back into his abyss of eternal suffering, and we're gonna pretend like it never existed and put that right back on his back. Yeah, and then the backpack, kind of, there's like slots to line up, so you can kind of like maneuver these side pieces. There's little squares there, maneuver them, and it looks like it's strapped on. They don't really like to stay in, from my experience, but yeah, it just kind of completes the look, so not a huge deal. Alright, and to finish off the look, I'm not going to do it right now because we're going to get into the kind of review part of this in a second, but yeah, I think there's like 16 to 20 different variations of scarf, goggles, and whatever. So this, you could have 20 because it's like 8 to 10 per face of variations. In my other video, I took the time to show them all off, and it took me like 30 minutes just to show off the other customizations. like taking them apart and doing that. And I kind of just want this to be a quick review today because I'm kind of behind schedule. But so I'm not going to show those off, but I'm going to show some of my favorite ones towards the end. So we're going to go ahead and get into this figure. Yeah, so both of these face molds are very nice. Very nice face painting. Probably some of the best faces in the Black Series line, and they're on freaking regular troopers. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how that works? Yeah, but yeah, he has that face there is pretty sick. I don't know. I like both the faces there. I think this one is the cooler of the two faces. I don't know. Yeah, pretty sick. And then he's just very nicely detailed, like all around. Like he looks straight out of Hoth. You know, he has. Oh my gosh, they did really good. They've been doing really good lately. As soon as they switched over to boxes, I knew they were going to be doing awesome with the lines. So yeah, everything on here looks like actual material. Like look at that. Oh my gosh, I know you can't see it that well, but he has that nice gridded kind of fabric texture all throughout. And this is more smooth, like for like his snow jacket. Oh my gosh, he has nice silver everywhere. Yeah, even like the back. Oh my gosh, dude. You have your nice gridded kind of texture, netted pattern that continues here and here. Then you get your normal kind of Hoth boots that every one of these figures comes with. Your snow boots. You get your wrist comm, and that's super nice. Oh my gosh, look at all those buttons and details there. That's dope. You have your kind of badges, but they're all silver. Probably because he's a lower rank. Got your, I don't even know what these are, grenades or something. Oh my gosh, that pocket. Oh, wish you could see it better, but yeah, that's very nice. Like the fabric detail, super cool. Yeah, he's just awesome all around. Holy crap. Yeah, honestly, this is a figure that I should have picked up more. He went on sale for like 12 bucks. I'm like, why is nobody buying him? He is a troop builder. The Amazon put him on a nice sale, like 12 bucks, and yeah, he's worth it. If you see this guy laying around, don't pass him up. I saw him peg warming for a little bit. It was really weird, but yeah, he's definitely one of the better figures in the line. And is that different color? No. At first it looked like these are two different grays for the hats, but they're not. But what I did notice is mine has some QC paint. Not a big deal. Yeah, this guy is pretty nicely detailed all around. Oh my gosh, he even has more oh my gosh, everywhere I look I just see fabric detail and stuff. That's freaking awesome. Go ahead and put on his backpack, and that peg's in there. That is not going anywhere. Once you get that in, you have to use some force to get that out. Like, that is in there. Alright, and anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the articulation of this guy. So you have your neck goes up, it has a ball joint at the neck, goes up into the head ball joint, and you get really good range of movement out of there. Not so much up and down, but left and right you can pretty much move, I don't know, pretty decent for what it is. And then yeah, the hat comes off. That's not really articulation, but yeah, you get two butterfly joints, which you're not going to get that far back because of the backpack, but yeah, you do get the butterfly joints in there. Very nice. Then you get the hinge and swivel at the shoulder. You get your single jointed elbow. You get no gauntlet swivel, but you do have a reverse swivel. This one goes up and down. This one goes left and right, as usual. This one's a really big swivel, damn. Then you have your torso ball joint. Clickety clickety. Then you have your legs go forward this much, back this much, sideways this much. The holster is going to hinder that a bit, especially with the gun in, but yeah, out that much. Yeah, that is molded down to his leg, so it is going to hinder it a little bit. And you have double jointed knees, which is like really uncommon for newer figures, so that's actually really cool. And then he kicks his own ass and he stays there very easily. Yeah, it's very cool. He has pretty decent articulation, I would say. Then he has thigh swivels, no boot swivels for some reason. Like they could be putting these boot swivels in, but I'm not sure why they aren't. You got a hinge at the ankle and a forward-facing pin for rocker. These are smooth. All right, now let's get him ready to fight some robot camels. Right now we're going to show them off next to some other figures. So for starters, here they are next to Hoth from the archive. Then they got Snowspeeder Luke and Archive Demonic Hoth Luke. And here they are next to the Snow Trooper and Lord Vader. And here they are next to the Wampa, Bespin Escape Leia, and the Probe Droid. And, as always, here they are next to Luke Skywalker Squawker, Boba Fett, and Old Left Limbs. And in terms of army builders, yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. These are some of the, hands down, best figures in the Black Series line. Nobody was expecting this when they announced them. This just blew everyone's expectations out of the way. And honestly, I hope that Hasbro doesn't disappoint with the future when they release the Endor Troopers. I don't think the Endor Troopers had as many customizations, but yeah, you set the bar pretty high, so now you got to live up to it. So yeah, if you're an army builder, do not pass these up. Yeah, the only reason I could see why you wouldn't want these is if you only collect main characters, but these guys are dope. You might as well pick them up. So as always, you can bring them in warm or you can bring them in cold. Thanks for watching and good hunting.